Welcome, dear viewers, to a journey into the deepest and darkest corners of Middle-earth. Today we delve into the mysterious and terrifying world of the Nameless Things, entities so ancient and obscure that even the wise Gandalf treads lightly when mentioning them. Join us as we explore their origins, their influence, and the chilling encounters that have left a mark on the history of this fantastical realm. J.R.R. Tolkien's world is vast and filled with a myriad of creatures, each with their own stories and histories. Yet among these, the Nameless Things stand out for their sheer mystery. These entities are mentioned only briefly in The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, but their presence is felt deeply, lurking in the shadows of Middle-earth's deepest places. Gandalf's encounter with these creatures is perhaps the most famous. As he battles the Balrog of Moria, he finds himself in the darkest depths of the world, where the Nameless Things reside. But what are these creatures? Where did they come from? And how have they influenced the history of Middle-earth? In today's video, we will uncover the secrets of the Nameless Things, drawing from Tolkien's extensive legendarium, including The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and The Silmarillion. We'll also delve into scholarly interpretations and fan theories that attempt to shed light on these enigmatic beings. Whether you're a seasoned Tolkien aficionado or new to the lore, this exploration will offer fresh insights and provoke thought about the hidden depths of Middle-earth. So, grab your cloaks and staffs and prepare for a journey into the unknown as we explore the Nameless Things. In the rich tapestry of Middle-earth, there exist creatures so elusive and ancient that they defy categorization. The Nameless Things, as they are referred to by Gandalf, are among these enigmatic entities. Far beneath the deepest delvings of the dwarves, these beings gnaw at the roots of the world, unseen and unknown. Far, far below the deepest delving of the dwarves, the world is gnawed by Nameless Things. Even Sauron knows them not. They are older than he. Now I have walked there, but I will bring no report to darken the light of day. This quote from Gandalf highlights the ancient and sinister nature of the Nameless Things. Even Sauron, the Dark Lord, has no knowledge of these creatures, suggesting their origins lie in the primordial darkness before the shaping of Arda. But what exactly are these Nameless Things? Descriptions are vague and scarce, intentionally shrouded in mystery by Tolkien. They are often described as gnawing things or slimy creatures that prefer the darkness and the depths of the earth. One of the most direct encounters we see is at the west gate of Moria, where the Fellowship is attacked by the Watcher in the water. This many-tentacled creature is speculated by many to be one of the Nameless Things. Gandalf himself hints at this possibility when he speaks of older and fouler things than orcs dwelling in the deep places of the world. The elusive nature of these beings is further emphasized by their lack of a concrete description. They are ancient, perhaps as old as Middle-earth itself, lurking in the depths since the Elder Days. Some theories suggest that they are remnants of a primordial world, predating even the Ainur, the holy beings that helped shape the world under the guidance of Eru Ilúvatar. These creatures dwell in the deep places of the earth, far below the mines of Moria and the Misty Mountains. Their presence is a constant reminder of the unknown horrors that lurk beneath the surface, beyond the reach of light and knowledge. Gandalf's reluctance to speak of them further adds to their mystery. He tells the Fellowship that even Sauron knows nothing of these beings, implying that they exist beyond the reach of the Dark Lord's influence and knowledge. This suggests a level of ancientness and obscurity that is truly unparalleled in Middle-earth. The Nameless Things are a testament to Tolkien's ability to create a world filled with layers of mystery and depth. They remind us that no matter how much we learn about Middle-earth, there will always be secrets hidden in its dark corners, waiting to be discovered. To understand the origins of the Nameless Things, we must look back to the very beginning of Middle-earth, to the creation of the world itself through the music of the Ainur. This cosmic symphony, conducted by Eru Ilúvatar, gave birth to the world and all its inhabitants. However, Melkor, the most powerful of the Ainur, introduced discord into the music, creating disharmony and chaos. It is within this turmoil that many believe the Nameless Things were conceived born out of the primordial darkness and disharmony. The Nameless Things are said to predate even the arrival of the Ainur to Arda, making them some of the oldest beings in existence. They have lurked in the deepest places since the Elder Days, long before the coming of elves and men. Gandalf himself hints at their ancient origins when he speaks to Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli in Fangorn Forest, recounting his pursuit of the Balrog through the deep tunnels. He describes these creatures as older than Sauron, implying that they have been a part of the world since its very foundation. The creation of Arda, the world in which Middle-earth exists, was a collaborative effort by the Ainur, following the grand vision set forth by Eru Ilúvatar. Yet, even in this creation, there were elements of chaos and discord introduced by Melkor. It is believed that the Nameless Things emerged from this primordial chaos, beings of darkness that existed outside the structured order of the Ainur. The Nameless Things have remained hidden in the deep places of the world, far from the light of the sun and the eyes of most inhabitants of Middle-earth. Their existence is a testament to the ancient and mysterious forces that still linger in the world, remnants of a time before recorded history. Speculative sketches and interpretations often depict these creatures as shadowy, indistinct forms, reflecting their elusive nature. They are described as gnawing things, slimy and repulsive, thriving in darkness and isolation. Their very existence challenges our understanding of the natural and supernatural order in Middle-earth. Tolkien's world-building was meticulous, and even the briefest mention of such beings adds a layer of depth and intrigue to his creation. The Nameless Things serve as a reminder that there are still many mysteries in Middle-earth, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to venture into the darkness. One of the most harrowing encounters with the Nameless Things is recounted by Gandalf himself during his battle with Durin's Bane, the Balrog of Moria. As they fell from the bridge of Khazad-dûm into a seemingly bottomless chasm, Gandalf pursued the Balrog through a network of dark tunnels inhabited by these sinister beings. The battle between Gandalf and the Balrog is one of the most iconic moments in The Lord of the Rings. As they plummeted into the dark depths, Gandalf's account provides a chilling glimpse of what lies beneath. He describes falling into an abyss, landing in an underground lake, and then continuing the pursuit through lightless tunnels. Eventually, their battle led them to the Endless Stair, a winding, seemingly infinite staircase that ascended from the depths of Moria to the peak of Zirak-Zigil. Gandalf's journey through these deep tunnels, filled with ancient and unknown creatures, is filled with both dread and wonder. I threw down my enemy, and he fell from the high place and broke the mountainside where he smote it in his ruin. Then darkness took me, and I strayed out of thought and time, and I wandered far on roads that I will not tell. Naked I was sent back for a brief time until my task is done, and naked I lay upon the mountain-top. Even after his victory over the Balrog, Gandalf's words reveal the profound impact of his encounter with the Nameless Things. He describes wandering out of thought and time, indicating the otherworldly nature of the deep places and their inhabitants. Another notable encounter is the Fellowship's brush with the Watcher in the water at the west gate of Moria. This many-tentacled creature, lurking in the dark pool, is speculated to be one of the Nameless Things. Its sudden and violent attack on the Fellowship adds to the terror of the unknown lurking beneath the surface. The Watcher in the water is described as a pale green, luminous, and many-tentacled creature. Gandalf speculated that it had been drawn out from a dark lake beneath the Misty Mountains when the river Siranan was dammed, creating the pool by the west gate. These encounters highlight the presence of ancient and malevolent beings in the deep places of Middle-earth. The Nameless Things, whether they are the Watcher in the water or other shadowy creatures, add a layer of terror and mystery to the world Tolkien created. Another potential encounter with these ancient beings is Gollum's time spent in the deep tunnels beneath the Misty Mountains. Although Gollum himself is not a nameless thing, his description of things living in the pools and lakes in the hearts of mountains hints at their presence. There are strange things living in the pools and lakes in the hearts of mountains. Even in the tunnels and caves the goblins have made for themselves, there are other things living unbeknown to them. Some of these caves, too, go back in their beginnings to ages before the goblins, who only widened them and joined them up with passages, and the original owners are still there in odd corners, slinking and nosing about. This passage from The Hobbit supports the idea that the Nameless Things have been present in the depths of the Misty Mountains long before the arrival of other creatures. Their elusive nature and the fear they inspire in those who encounter them are recurring themes in Tolkien's work. The Nameless Things inhabit the deepest and darkest corners of Middle-earth, far removed from the light of day and the knowledge of most inhabitants. Their presence serves as a reminder of the unknown dangers that lurk beneath the surface, adding a sense of depth and mystery to Tolkien's world. The Nameless Things, though rarely mentioned, have left an indelible mark on the history of Middle-earth. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Tolkien's lore, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more explorations of Middle-earth. Special thanks to the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, including The Silmarillion, The Lord of the Rings, and The Letters of J.R.R. Tolkien, for the timeless tales and rich lore. Additional thanks to our sources and contributors for their insights and research, and of course to you, our viewers, for embarking on this adventure with us. Until next time, may the light of Arendelle guide you on your path.